Oh boy, yeah.
Getting there.
I feel like we need to start giving people prizes if they've stuck with us this long. He's like, "You gonna sprout some vines, door? Huh? I see you looking at me like that."
Periodically, like, intercut flash frames of, like, naked people. But kittens, other things people like to look at.
Yeah.
Expensive dinners. Apparently.
Unboxing videos.
I don't understand that boxing video.
Yeah, I don't get it at all. Maybe if it's like the mystery boxes of things that come every month, you know, where it's like, oh, what did I get this month? Something like that, like as a, like, do I want to buy this product, you know? Do I want to get this box? Is it worth it? Or maybe if it's like, say, the Nintendo Switch, which is like really tough to get a hold of, those two things, maybe I could understand it. But everything else, I'm just like,
Oh, look, you've got something I don't have. Yeah. A lot of save points in here. Almost as if it's dangerous.
Almost.
Made the camera move to the right.
Oh. Where are you hiding?
You do the man with no eyebrows speech on the phone.
Man with no eyebrows.
I'm at your house.
Oh. I'm the one who's calling you right now. Take the phone. That I always got that scene and a scene from Naked Lunch mixed up. Have you seen the Naked Lunch movie?
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, you know the scene where he's like, "We're not having the conversation that you think we're having."
Yes.
Yeah, that it always seemed like two sides of the same coin. Both of those scenes freaked me out.
That's David Cronenberg, right?
Yep. Back when I gave a shit about stuff that he did. Oh look, there we crawled. You happy?
The Let's Player I most often follow when he got to this section did not hide. Well, no, I guess he had to hide. I think he hid in the locker. I'm considering putting together the Raincoat Killer as a costume.
Alright.
Though the material of his coat, the way it wrinkles, has got to be pretty thin. It's not like a rubber coat. Bloodstained. Wet looking. But very floofy when he turns the bottom. Gotta be a fabric coat.
So, like, could you just choose to get anywhere and then, like, run into places because you're seeing his vision? I mean, I wonder if it would be possible to run around and still make this work.
I would not be surprised if that were possible. I mean... Oh, there's a problem with the costume. How do you make your face all blacked out without being in blackface?
I mean, you know, just a simple, like, ski mask, I think, would be fine.
Yes, that's probably the solution.
You just immediately want to go to blackface there, Scix. Just...
Well, I mean, at the haunted house, sometimes we have characters who want to just cover themselves in black and hide in the shadow.
Yeah.
And that's sensible and not racist, but boy, when he walks into the light, doesn't he look like some guy in blackface? Gotta do something a little different for you, buddy. It's just not gonna work out.
Mammy! See there, I had to go.
Won an Oscar for that movie. Al Jolson.
Right. No, I was saying,
Ah. Back when the Oscars were racist.
But, you know, I mean, it's interesting, like,
Grammys and Emmys.
like Birth of a Nation. I mean, I don't know if you've seen that, but like, it's a really well made film, and like it does a lot of things that are ahead of its time and everything. It just happens to be, complete racist drivel. So
right.
It's I mean, I'm not talking about the like 2016 movie with the same title. I'm talking about
I know, yeah.
Yeah, the old, just in case anybody's listening who's like, I don't know what you old people are talking about. There was original film that's all about like why the KKK is saving America, and it's not called The Art of the Deal. It's the Birth of a Nation, and yeah, it's a really well made film.
Wasn't there a drag queen called Bertha Vanation? I think there was.
If not, there should have been.
I hope she was a black drag queen. I don't remember. Yeah, Birth of a Nation is interesting because, in my experience, the extreme right-wing ideology does not lend itself to good works of art.
Right. But then you have, like, Birth of a Nation and Leni Riefenstahl, and, and that's when it gets kind of scary, or, Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh god, this camera angle bullshit.
Most commonly you get stuff like chick tracks and Christian rock and boy, when I was a Bible thumper myself, and I was, one of the things that really irritated me about Christianity was that our music was such shit.
I actually enjoy a lot of Christian rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's come away since I was in it.
Yeah, it's like it's not all Striper and shit these days,
And Striper was a fake, right?
Oh, what? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they eventually came out. They're entirely non-Christian band that had put on Christian themes in order to make it because it seemed like an easier niche market to get into.
Oh, so it was the South Park episode.
Was that a South Park episode? Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
Just replace baby with Jesus.
Well, I thought, even back then, before they came out about it, that their name is Striper, right?
Yeah.
And their Bible verse that they always put on to kind of tie their name to Christianity is, "By his stripes ye are healed." So if you think about it, stripes are like the lashes, right?
Okay.
When he whipped on the cross, or before he was crucified. So the striper, person wielding a whip and beating Jesus.
Yeah.
They named themselves after the centurion beating Jesus. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I guess they were yellow and black, like bumblebees.
Well, because bumblebees have stripes.
Yes.
They were the bumblebee that stung the centurion who whipped Jesus. That's what they were.
Well, if they were Utah Mormons, then they've got that whole bee thing.
Right, the Deseret.
They were not, because conservative Christians at the time believed that Mormons were of the devil. They've changed their mind since they liked the Mormon presidential candidate better than the Democrat. But yeah, they were... My church, we were pretty clear on the fact that is a satanic cult. It's funny how little it took to change their mind.
Also interesting, since like Mitt's dad was a politician who didn't encounter like any opposition about being Mormon. It always just fascinates me how, people are so quick to like point out like, oh, these guys are crazy because of yada yada yada, and it's like George W. Bush like has admitted that he thinks that hell is an actual place in the core of the earth, and so it's like, how sillier can you get, right?
They shouldn't be drilling for oil then, man. That's dangerous.
We have failed our QuickTime event.
I don't really want my country run by people who believe in literal apocalypse.
Right.
That's just not a good thing.
Was it just me who started to get a little antsy when Trump was like he might just be solving the Israel-Palestine conflict?
I saw that. I didn't actually kind of read through to see what the story was, but I saw the heading.
I was like, oh god, is the head wound coming next?
Oh, we should check the back of his head for the numbers.
Yeah. Maybe that's what's up with the hair.
Maybe. Actually, I think it's supposed to be the top of the head, and I don't know.
Oh,
that's what it says in the Bible.
All right, now we can get the fucking profiling done here.
Action. This is a neat looking set. I like the look of the set.
It's very Red Room inspired as well, I think.
Well, yeah.
Or I guess the train car more, but still, it's all right.
Profiling
start. Fight.
Oh, so it was funny. It's kind of Twin Peaks train car there. It starts out as play.
All right. Leo, no.
Laura.
Leo, no. Leo, no.
Hey, maybe the Minor Bird should be a denizen of the Red Room now. I think that should happen.
Minor Bird's in the table that all the donuts are on.
Waste of some good donuts. Although I wouldn't put it past them to eat the donuts anyway. Little bird blood.
That's all the information we need, Zach.
What?
Is it?
Let's go back and show them what we found.
What?
I got a torn piece of raincoat. I now know something. Country ham, country ham. That was one of my favorite stories growing up. The country ham and the city ham.
Coffee black and the coffee white.
Better than coffee blackface, right? Alright, okay, back to the plot now. We had our little
nighttime. Hello!
30-minute side venture. Aloha!
Now
Oh
potatoes.
my god, we really got a
Two
loading
load screens?
screen for
Really?
that.
That's bogus.
Have you seen any of these things before?
This is a very low-res setting.
Not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
It's better textured than the grass.
In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up.
I really, like, in the Pacific Northwest, like, if there was a... I mean, come on, you gotta go out in the rain.
Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out, too.
No, that's stupid.
School's out when it rains?
Yeah, that's...
No reason
Is that why everyone's illiterate?
many people ever wear raincoats.
And now
It's...
the raincoat.
The reason why people don't wear raincoats in the Pacific Northwest is because it's just fucking rain. You get used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, would you two kindly show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
No?
The person with the upside-down peace mark.
Don't
in
have to
that
put quotes
photo
around that.
found. He's our killer.
He,
makes you
since
so
you're asking
sure
both
about
of them.
Zach
Yeah.
and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there.
In
Oh,
the lumber
one
mill.
thing. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's a private matter. Anyway,
What?
by
That
showing
makes me
your
more
backs,
likely to
I
ask.
can clear
Yeah.
up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best?
It's already got an uncovered back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
Or you
This
could
is
just
insane.
flash me your wing
Your
wong.
methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
Look, I don't care. I'm in this outfit already.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right, Agent York?
No, no. Farther down. Farther down. Farther.
Hey, how did that happen?
Her back is apparently made up of pure white light.
I know.
Are you satisfied?
And a magical bra that appears as soon as she
Yeah.
takes her
My apologies.
catsuit down.
Now you, George.
His bra is different.
That comma was in the
Yeah,
wrong
okay.
place.
I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
It's gonna
Is he
cut to
flirting?
him. It's gonna cut to. It's gonna cut to him, and it'll be like really white with a bra strap. And,
Oh, I hope so.
George.
gonna be lashes, striper.
Yes.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zack. Something private.
Not your privates. Those
I
are
don't
around
need
the
to tell
front.
you about it.
Of course.
Not a peace symbol,
Just like Zack.
right,
Mr.
Zach?
Washington's
Wink.
signature.
We can understand that, right, Zack?
Tucking to his penis.
Anyway, this will make things a lot
Looks
easier.
so low res.
I'm glad to say you're
Eh.
pretty much off the hook.
Doom.
You can go home now.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's the
Anyone that's
wacky
suspicious
town.
around here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
Maybe we should ask him for some
No,
credentials.
I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next.
Next week on Seinfeld.
Can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one
There we
place?
go. Finally, a town
There are
hall
some
meeting.
things I want to address with the townfolk.
Very well.
First, I'm gonna replay this
Arrange to
level
have
and
as
kill a
many
lot
as
of
possible
zombies.
Gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
Give him a time so he can be late for it. Or just shrug. That was kind of cute.
Wah, wah. Oh yeah.
Totals.
What are we up to now? 70,000?